until putting that in the formula, you know, I couldn't just take it as I don't know, man. My camera just stopped, man, and it kind of took me away from where I was going. But until then, man, it was just like it was just a feeling where like, look, man, until I grasped that, it was like it was always a revenge thing. Like, I had been fighting and trying to just overcome, because look, man, I took this L, like, and I did everything right and like so on, and you know, and I'm still in the process of litigation and all this shit here. Like, no, I'm firing back. I'm firing back on all cylinders. Like, matter of fact, y'all gonna pay me. But then I understand, like, hey, we gonna do this. We gonna finish this, and we just gonna keep it decent and we gonna keep it moving. You know, not gonna hold any ill feelings against the people or the parties that was involved because I understand, like, hey, they just doing what any other person would do. Like, hey, I felt like this was taken advantage of, and like I wanted, so you know, I did my thing from the right point of view. I did it legally, the correct way, and this is just some of the shit that happens sometimes. So not just instead of me looking at my people like, damn, you threw me out, like essentially it's not even on them, you know. So it just opened me up, man, and that wasn't possible. Like it took somebody else to bring me to the same principles that's already within me. See, like all this, like Ty, you bring shit back, man. You connect the dots, and then you recollect on different things, and you wonder like how points connect and how the intersecting junction ties over her, and you have a whole web of fucking things that's grounded as a whole, man. It's a beautiful thing, man, when you can actually sit back and reflect, with unbiased opinions, unbiased precepts about the whole situation or whatever, and you just really reflect and try to gain a hikmah behind it, So, man, you know, so the stock market, man, it's one of those things where just the patience from from that actually apply. It's you just have different things that applies to a whole lot of other areas in life, man. And you got to be willing to see that and 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 I guess they always say you can kind of see shit hindsight. You, and I guess that's the play to see it front running. Um, you know, um, and that comes from all the recollection and building up the trust and the confidence. That's why I don't hesitate when I like when I say like when I know my backyard, like I ain't got to do all the let me check the comps and let me like boom. You send me the pictures and the address, and I can tell you where the fuck I like. I don't need to know the comps. I know this like I know my name like so. This is and that's those are just habits that's formed and built. So it's not even something where you even have to really think about it. It just happens naturally. So man, just vibing it out, man. I ain't done a wild and rough Wednesday in a minute, man, and maybe this is even won't even make it on that, but uh, nevertheless, man. Hopefully y'all take some from the little videos I'm chopping it up about, man. If you see some value, you find some value, let me know what y'all want to talk about, what y'all want to discuss, cause like, look, man, it's the level and journey, like even going into another thing, man, learning about the different status classes, uh, the UCC, the laws and things like that, man. Really putting some effort and time into that whole little thing. I don't speak on it as much because just being able to communicate the whole concepts on a manner where I can just fully speak on it. Not sure if it's there yet, but just even grasping that whole concept of like we in a fucking matrix for real. And if if you ain't opening your eyes to see like this shit is so distorted and man, like say it's fucking crazy, you know. But you get to talking about this type of shit, then people start, you know, oh man, this nigga done lost his mind. You know, this brother her is out of there. But I mean, the reality, man, that's what it is. Like this shit here is is some crazy stuff, man. You know, so you definitely gotta, you just gotta like just to operate, man. Like, no, I don't think I can actually go back to a state of mind where I can just live my day to day actions just because. Turning a blind eye and just fitting in with society, I think those days have been long gone, but they definitely not coming back, man. Just due to the information that's out there, the deprivement of certain, you know, areas, you know, the lack of in certain communities, like I can't even function if that's the mentality that I would have around, you know, betterment for myself, betterment for my people, betterment for the communities. Like, there's no way possible that I could operate in a manner like that. So, uh, just making moves nonchalantly and, you know, lackadaisical, like, no, man, I'm, it's more strategy and more strategic moves coming, you know. And in order to beat a bank, you got to level up on a big fucking level. And that's where I'm going. I want to take people with me, other people taking me with them. And this shit just requires structure, man. It just requires actually fucking thinking, common sense, man. Like, it's just a lot of this stuff just be like, okay, I can understand like ignorance, not taking ignorance as just something where, you know, actually just calling a person ignorant. But yes, you're ignorant when you don't have the information. Now, once you have the information and you choose not to be, now you just an idiot at that point. Like, it's a total different, like, if you have the information and just choose to neglect the information, then that's just a whole nother. But for a person who is ignorant to the knowledge and understanding, that's something different. So, you know, the education and building up the understanding, but like, you know, common sense should be a barrier. Like, I don't know if they should just have this shit like a common sense class. Like, look, motherfucker, 2 plus 2 is 4. Like, you know, your mommy and your daddy is like, it's like common sense type shit, you know. But I mean, to each their own, man. You take a person where they at, but like, just getting back to like, if you just want to make moves to make moves, whew, man, I feel for you. You know, you'll forever be controlled. And I'm trying to do, not that I'm trying to control people, but I don't want to be controlled. So, uh, and in order to not be controlled, man, it requires some major sacrifice, requires some major discipline, and it requires one hell of a lot of a strategy in order to put the moves in place and to benefit from the moves that you're doing. You know, one thing, man, that I follow a guy and this is where I just say common sense. Like it doesn't have to. Like people just he made a very damn good point, man. Like he was just saying like just because your ass talk through text message, LOL and shit like that, like you gotta understand and these fucking laws and stuff like that. They wrote this shit out to a perfect fucking form. Like when they say thee and the and him and you know whatever the wording may be, the verbiage of it, they was doing that shit for a reason. Like now you can think that oh this shit don't mean nothing, but yes, they wrote this for a reason. And if your ass don't understand in the framework of how they was writing it and every word means something, then you'll be fooled and taken advantage of. So that's why I'm like, look, man, it's like you just gotta if you just think shit just moving because like it's gonna be hard to just deal with a person on the level, man. Like it's no more just moving just because, you know. Like I love all my people, man. Like you know, understanding this shit more deeply, man. It forces number love, cause like you just want to help your fucking people. You know, that's the fucked up shit about it. Like, you just want to help your fucking people, you know, but your people treat you like you fucking crazy. You know, like, man, look, I ain't got time for that shit, nigga. I'm finna go over here and get this, you know. I gotta go clock in. I gotta go do this. I gotta go do that. Like, nigga, you see these bitches. Like, hey, man, you see, like everybody is just operating in this controlled fucking state of mind, and nobody is trying to level up on the level of, fuck, man, we need to structure this, and we need to do this play, and we need to do that play, and like, somebody need to know the law. Somebody need to, like, motherfucker just moving in a controlled manner. That Jets and shit, that shit coming. Like, your ass gonna be riding and you just gonna be controlled. Like, yeah, you gonna put it in and you gonna be controlled on the freeway going the same speed as everybody else. And like, I mean, it's just like it's gonna be a controlled environment, you know. And not to say like, hey, I'm be not in that same, but like being at a point of being just totally controlled because I have no options, so I have to move in a manner in which I'm told. Clock in now. Go to break now. Like, nah, man. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. Like, I think that shit just like as a joke, you know, but like that shit is the truth, man. That shit is the truth, man. Like, I got no time for bullshit. I do enough of that myself, so I ain't, you know, try to teach, educate, man, and educate myself because I can't give it to nobody that in which I don't know, you know. So, you know, uh, protect myself from my own words, you know, and hopefully, you know, my intentions is pure, you know, but just because your intentions pure don't mean you can't be misleading. So, you know, I know, hey, we all make mistakes, man. Nobody's perfect, but like, we gotta educate ourselves, man. Gotta do it. Gotta put the time in. Gotta educate ourselves. You know, we gotta keep striving to be better. You know, that's what it is. Man, I gotta drop down. Give me some push-ups. Back. Oh. But yeah, man. So just wanted to chop it up a little minute, man. Haven't did a. I got plenty of fucking videos. I get sidetracked, and next thing I know, recording unstopped, and you know, so I don't get a chance to publish a lot of them. But nevertheless, man, I try to reach out to y'all, man. Y'all tell me what you're thinking, what you want to know, what we can chop it up about, like real estate credit, you know, life, business trade lines, credit, all that, man. Like, look, you know, we buying money, we got the trade lines, you know, we can fund your ventures. Uh, just a whole bunch of different shit going on, man. You know, uh, but most definitely, man, we don't have time for games. We don't have time for nonchalant conversations. You know, we got to have a total overstanding that now is the time to get it. We got to overstand that, like, now is the time. So, with that being said, man, you know, like the always, man, I ain't got my, y'all done caught me slipping. I got my hoodie, but I can't just leave like that, man. You know, so, uh, nevertheless, man, it's no longer about the why, it's about what's the reason we do what we do. Man, ultimately to change the mindset. It all starts up there upstairs, man. To change the mindset, ultimately change the mindset of the household, you know, uh, create that just create the awareness, man. Create that positive, motivational, inspirational, action taking mission. You know, we on a mission for greatness, man. We on a mission for 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 just leveling up, man. Like, you know, it's no reason, man. There's no reason that we can't have the things we want. No reason why we can't apply ourselves. Like it's like everybody can't. can't just sit back and not be willing to change the narrative. We change the narrative in the household. You know, we put in the time, the effort, man. We legacy building. We creating a legacy that we be proud of. At the end of the day, the future generations can look back and say like, hey, they sacrificed this for like the ancestors, man. Like, look, they sacrificed everything through the shit that they went through for us to be in a position of where we is. However you want to call it, however you want to look at it, like we are in the position we is because of the sacrifice from those 3, 4 generations before us, 2, 3 generations before us. So, we change the narrative in the household, creating that financial literacy in the household, talking about credit, talking about businesses, talking about taxes, talking about, being our own bank, infinite banking, in-home banking. You got to change the narrative in the household. That's where it started. You know, if you're not critiquing the little ones on their spending habits, they going to go up with bad spending habits. Like my kids, shit. If everybody buying food from here and there, okay, well, shit, all right. Time to pay a bill, phone, TV's off. If you got money to spend just nonchalantly on non-perishable items that is already bad for you, like, okay, we gotta switch it up then. You got a little bit too much money in your pocket, like you just eating for you eating to feel good. Okay, you gotta switch this up then. You got bad spending habits. You know, go invest in you some inventory. Go invest in like no man, we gotta change the narrative in the household. We gotta start talking about these things. Who is gonna sacrifice 10 years of their life to go out and study law? Who gonna sacrifice that? Who gonna sacrifice like man, it's like one thing I was thinking like, and I'm sorry man, like I'm going on. Like I really wish I was on live right now. It might be a little bit too late, but where are man, it's like I don't know. Maybe they out there, man, and I just don't get around enough. But I haven't seen, and maybe because shit, I just haven't been there. Where's the all black health clinics? Where's the all black dental facilities? You know, we got nail salons. You know, you got fucking hair shops. Where the health clinics? All black. And I'm pretty sure they out there. Don't get me wrong. But they far and few in between. Or you got to go to a major city like Atlanta or something in order for you to see that that's the norm. If your family tree, meaning from great grandmother, great grandfather, all the way down to your possible grandkids, if nobody has established a field in each industry, it's a failure. Gotta call it what it is. It's a failure, man. If ain't nobody established um, law facility, dental facility, health facility, grocery store, some type of banking system, uh, like it's a failure, man. The whole fucking generations is a failure. Cause that says is we are nothing but consumers. We have produced nothing. If everybody got a 9 to fucking 5, we are a failure as a collective group. Period. Who like it is what it is. Like it's no other way to put it. Like you got to call it what it is. So like man, this is why changing the narrative in the household is very much important, and it starts around financial literacy. It starts around okay, shit. In order for us to keep our money, we gotta educate our fucking self. And once we educate ourselves, it leads us down the path of business creation. Because at the root of all successful enterprises is a business. So it's and in the midst of that, you will create these type of things. You will create your banking system. You will create your, law facility. You will create your dental facility. You'll create your, healthcare system. You'll create all these things, man. And like I never been on no political shit. I never really just got into the whole, uh, uh, you know, Nation of Islam, Black Panther, anything like that. Even though, like, I never just, it's activism, man. It's more to it than just like, oh, love for ourselves. Like this is it's a way of life, man. It's just one is and like my you know faith of preference, speaks this to the core. But like even outside of that, like it's just the awareness of like damn, man, when you just really open yourself up and really just get to vibing for greatness, like you want it for everybody, but then you see like how much work is really needed. So, in the like it's frustrating in itself, but then you just gotta realize like put in the work, man. Just put in the work, and I try to put in the work with the education through like put in the time and let's go get this money. If I can't teach you shit else, I'm gonna show you how to go get some money through real estate. I'm gonna show you how to get some money through business credit. I'm gonna show you how to get some money through personal credit. I'm gonna show you how to get some money through online sales. I'm gonna show you how to get some money through merchant sales. Like I'm gonna show you how to get some money through. I've done it fucking all. Like and I can't. Oh, did I make $1 million in each endeavor? No, but I done got plenty of bags. I done got plenty of them. So when you just realize, hey, uh, I can show you how to get the bag, and it's you getting the bag, not somebody else getting the bag, not somebody else directing you to come and punch the clock. You by your own efforts funding yourself, and that's when we become powerful, man. So I just man, I hope this find whoever on the other side, man, in a spirit of greatness, a spirit of reflection, a spirit of contemplation, man. Contemplate on what you want, where you want to go, and begin to write that shit down and begin to manifest it. You know, it's real out here, man, and just sitting back, conforming to the way that society wants you to operate. You know, I think it's senseless when we have this thing up here that all you got to do is connect the dots, look for the clues, man, and they out here. You just got to open up your eyes. Once you open up your eyes, now you got to put in the work. You know, so may I continue to educate my people, man. May I continue to be some source of you know uh, uh, foothold or source of you know handle to where you can reach out and grab and like, hey, bro, like show me, tell me what I need to be doing, and hopefully, man, we can continue to build up and go from there, man. So I'm gonna salute y'all, man. I'm gonna send you on your way, man, and hopefully, you reciprocate the energy, man, with a like or a click or something to, get this channel up, get this channel booming, man. If you made it this far, definitely let me know, man. You appreciate it, or, man, shut your ass up, man, and go back to doing what you're doing. Like, ain't nobody, like, tell me something. Tell me something, cause I just want to know if somebody out there listening. Like, and if you listening, you feeling it. Because you feeling it because it's the fucking truth. That's what it is. But it's your boy, I'm Jai Vernon, man. Jai, aka Mr. Money Man, aka I do real estate, aka I'm an entrepreneur. Giving you the news, the blues, and the clues, man, to get your money right, get your life right, and ultimately, man, to change that paradigm shift, that shift that gotta take place, man, to wake your ass up, man, and put you on the path to greatness. It's no longer about the why, it's about what's the reason we do what we do. Ultimately, man, to change the narrative in the household, to teach our offsprings and provide for the generations to come, to leave a legacy that we'll be proud of, that they will mention us in the future of what we built prior to them. It'll be forever lasting, a dynasty, greatness. That's what we're in search of, greatness on a personal level. Peace. I love y'all. Salute. I'm out.